I'm finna leave, y'all. My internet, baby, is not gonna let me be great. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
check up out of here.
Okay. Okay. All right. Hello, guys. How you doing? We are live. It is the Divas Dose podcast, and we are here. We have listen. Normally, we don't even do this on Friday nights. We normally do this on Thursday nights. We're normally live in the studio, but listen. Just we made provisions. We did what we had to do because we have a special guest tonight, a special celebrity guest to where when listen, you don't get this opportunity that often, so we're like, you know what, we're going to make this happen. We're going to do whatever we got to do. So without further ado, I want to introduce him and I want to bring him on, but I just want you guys to know that this young man is out there doing amazing things, and I just need for you guys to like tag, share, do whatever you got to do. Just start inviting folks in because listen, this is for the women, okay? This is for the women. It's Women's History Month, and he's out there doing some amazing things. He's more than just beyond on the stage and just performing. He has a heart. He has a special heart that he want to do something for us women entrepreneurs. So I want to give y'all just a little bit background about him, and because y'all need to know, that when you see people and they perform, that it's more to them than just performing and getting on the stage. So anyway, again, our celebrity guest tonight is Mr. S. Dott, known as Mr. Wine himself. So I'm going to bring him on. I'm going to read out his biography, and then I'll let him get started telling us what he's trying to do for the women. All right, let's go ahead and bring him on. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing?
All right.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Blessed to be here amongst greatness.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm going to read out your biography and let the people know exactly who you are, what you've been doing, because people need to know this. They need to know that you're more than just an artist up there jamming and making the people feel good. So he is a Louisiana native. He embodies the Southern gentleman with a renowned musical background. He learned how to play the drums and scrubboard at a young age. This eventually enabled him on tour with renowned Leon Chavez in search of more fruitful means of achieving the same objectives as playing football. Escott turned his interest toward music. His music and style reflects his love and lavish parties, gorgeous women, taking care of his family. Every moment Escott steps onto the stage or into a recording studio, you are invited into his world of reverence, commitment, and living life to the fullest. His speech flows smoothly as he picks up the beat and keeps it up, bringing his audience along on a ride, a professor and an artist with a strong motivation for trail rides. Prepare your mind to enter S. Dot's world as he is ready to take you on a voyage. His birthplace, S. Dot, is Lautelle, Louisiana. S. Dot was the first to expose Zydeco music through his brother Jody White and his uncle Lee and Ricky Richard, who are associated with the illustrious Hotline brand. He has been able to claim the title of being the first solo Zydeco artist for the new age sound because of his immense talents, a producer, songwriter, and artist. There's only one option to be the best. Even though he acknowledged his R&B skills with Usher, pop royalty Michael Jackson, and Zydeco icon J. Paul Jr., he is true cultural phenomenon which it comes to creativity in a music space that keeps him evolving and trending daily. Listen, that's a
Hey,
whole situation all by itself.
just hearing you read that out loud. I read it myself, and it was amazing. But hearing you read it like it, I almost got emotional. I had to pause for a little while.
Well, you know that's what
We
you love not to do. That's what she
hey,
do.
I think I'm gonna require every interview to start off. Y'all gonna have to read that every
See
interview. We gotta
that?
go through that. You didn't started
Listen,
something. You didn't
listen.
started
The
something.
love doctor, she's a trendsetter. That's what they got to do. They got to give you
Hello.
your flowers while you here, and
I
the
appreciate
people
that.
need to know. They need to know who you are and what you do.
I
Yes.
Right.
appreciate that. Great job.
Okay.
Great job.
Thank you, thank you. So I'm the lady. These are the Diva Dose podcast. These are the ladies that we do it every single Thursday. We talk about relationships, love, and all of these things. So just real quickly, I want the ladies to introduce themselves, to everyone who's listening, and then we'll get started right into the interview. So we'll start from the first in the middle. So Renee, we'll start from you and then work our way over to Mimi and come down, Anita.
Hi, how you doing? Is that I'm Renee.
How you doing, Renee?
I'm good.
You must be a Scorpio.
No, I'm an Aries.
I'm messing with you. Nah, all right, cool.
Okay, Mimi.
Hey, I'm your girl, also Mimi, and I'm a Virgo. So
All right. Give me y'all signs. You know, we're gonna get this thing rolling along.
Okay, Nita. Is she freezing?
Nah, we good.
Okay, Peaches.
I'm Peaches, and I'm a Cancer.
Hey, I ain't cancel.
Okay, Nita, we can't hear you. If you can hear us, we can't hear you, Nita. I'm gonna text her. And I'll leave myself for last. I'm Dr. Love, and I am a Pisces.
All right. I don't know what none of that means, y'all. I just learned mine a couple years ago. I'm just messing with y'all. Nice to meet y'all. Nice to meet everybody. Man.
Absolutely.
nice to meet you too.
So we're just gonna jump right into it because we know that you're on a time schedule and we don't want to keep you long, but we definitely want to dive right into it and just the first question that I have for you is what made you want to do this for women entrepreneurs, and then go ahead and explain to the people exactly what you're doing, because I want them to hear. I want it to come out of your mouth so that they can hear it straight from you.
For more
I'm a
reasons
Libra.
than... we got the Libra.
I keep freezing.
Girl,
I hop out. It is. I can.
Okay, Nita.
She must be with I'm not gonna start saying no services. You know, I might try to get a sponsorship later on down the line. So I ain't gonna say no names at all, just in case my
Please do,
it's
Dott.
Yeah. But
I know. I might have to hop. I might have to hop as my connection.
You gonna have to do something. We're gonna put you on our hotspot next time. We're gonna get you straight.
Okay, well, Nita, I'm gonna put you backstage then. Okay, there she is. She's hopping off. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, go ahead and tell
you're
us.
fine. I understand. So basically, besides from having an amazing mother, you know, I've always sided with women for more than, you know, one reason. I mean, women run the world. You know, that's my biggest support system. You know, just to be honest, you know, I have a couple of cousins, homeboys. You know, I love them all, but as far as packing out venues and my support is 85% women, and you know, I have a hard time with people being controlling, whether it's controlling me or anyone else. And you know, we're in a time right now where people are trying to tell y'all what to do with y'all bodies, and that's just like, that's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. So I've always taken a stand for y'all, just to let you know. And you know, just women work hard. You know, I feel y'all and I see y'all. So just however I can gift a woman, a hardworking woman, because I'm real easygoing. So at first I was like, you know, we don't have a whole lot of qualifications to be able to win the scholarship award, which is a good thing. But the very few we do have, you know, women that's serious about their business definitely won't have a problem with, you know, pursuing that scholarship. And, you know, if you really run a business, you know, anything helps, you know, whether it's $1, 1,000, 100 or whatever, you know, you're going to be appreciative. So I'm just looking to help. You know, I understand everybody is grinding right now. You know, it's a time from the last 3-4 years that, you know, things has changed for everyone. So, you know, just in the midst of it, I just want to bless, you know, one business owner, a lady, the best way I can, you know, and it's always better when it comes at a time that's unexpected, you know. So I'm just here to do whatever I can, you know.
Wow. Well, listen, I just commend you. You know, what you're doing really touches my heart because you know, people know me as being a love doctor, and that's exactly what I do. Like, I spread love any way I can. I share, you know, my space, my platform, you know, ideas. I love to collaborate with people so we can win together. So to see you doing it like that just touched my heart, you know. And so when I got the call, you know, to do the interview, it was a no-brainer. It was like, absolutely yes. I mean, listen, we're gonna make it happen through your busy schedule any way we can, you know. And that's what we're doing because we're normally not even on Fridays. And this, and as a matter of fact, you are our first guest who we're
Hey,
having virtual.
we're making history. We're making
Yes,
history.
to make it in. That we're
Let's
having
do it.
virtual. We're normally in the studio, but I was like, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen regardless. Yeah.
I appreciate
So
y'all for having me.
so tell us, is there anything, ladies, do y'all have a question for him? Anyone?
So I do have a question. I looked at one of your interviews from back in January where
Mhm.
you mentioned that one particular school that had not reached out to you to perform was
Mhm.
TSU.
Mhm.
So I want to know, have they called you yet?
I think Tam my manager. Shout out to my manager Tamala, doing an amazing job, and
Yes.
my publicist Latoria. I think she have spoken with someone from there. I'm not sure as to if anything has been locked in yet. But basically, the main thing with these colleges I've been trying to tap into is because they've been giving me a lot of support. Like every college that's really doing it and rocking has been showing me love. Like the first video I got of Grambling playing my song for a halftime show, I mean, I teared up. Like I'm emotional with this because it's just, still unbelievable. And they were one of my big supporters also. So we was just trying to contact the right person to get in touch with, to handle the business side of it and see what we can come up with. But I'm not sure. I would have to check with Tam. I don't want to say yes or no, and they like to find you saying the wrong stuff and then they cancel out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if you know somebody now, holler at me. We make sure it's going. So
Oh,
I'm not 100% sure.
okay.
Yeah.
So definitely Tam and I will get together because see, you didn't say the key word, which is colleges, and that's what we've been touring with is colleges. So yeah,
Okay.
we definitely gonna have some one-on-one off after this because I didn't know that. So see, this is why it's good to have these type
That's
of
why we here.
conversations because I didn't know, and so now that I know, it's
Right.
yeah, we're gonna really keep you busy. Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Yeah, that's been like I said, that's been one of the biggest battles. I mean, nobody reads emails and all of this
Mm-hmm.
stuff that, the only means of communication that we know of to reach out. So we just
Yes.
been trying to let these colleges know that I am accessible, and
Yes.
I appreciate them supporting me, and
Mm-hmm.
I would like to return the favor. So just
Yeah.
contacting the right person. I mean, whatever we can do, let's do it.
Oh,
I'm
we got
working
it.
right now.
We got it from here. Yeah.
I know it. Once a
Renee,
woman say they got it, they got it. I know y'all got it.
that's it. I'm telling you. You ready to travel? Because it ain't. We ain't talking just Texas colleges now.
Yeah, right. So that's the
Okay.
blessing about me. Like my biggest support area is like Mississippi is one of them,
Okay.
and so I'm in Mississippi like literally every weekend, every other weekend,
Okay.
and Dallas. So that's my main goal is to venture out, man. I'm just trying to do it for the culture to spread Zydeco music and
Mm-hmm.
Creole and who I am and where I'm from.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, we definitely gonna connect because I hear you loud and clear, and my mind is clicking 100 miles per hour. So, and
I
especially
love
with
it.
the people that I know. So, yeah, we definitely gonna make something happen. Any one of you other ladies have anything
I
you want?
do have a question. So I myself have invited quite a few female entrepreneurs onto this live. So I would like for you to just give a brief summary of what some of the requirements are to be able to meet the $1,000 scholarships as they are tuning in right now.
Okay, so first, one of them is to have been in business at least a year is one of the qualifications, as well as have a business here in Houston because I'll be personally delivering the scholarship check. So, I want to be
Okay.
able to reach out and talk and venture and anybody that's grinding, like I respect it. Like grinding, man. I love to be in the presence of somebody that's just working. Like if I would have said $50 and people would have reached out, I probably would have gave 1,000 anyway. Just for the simple fact of you understand, how fast things could happen. Like
Yeah.
just from networking or bad situations. You never know what come out of a situation. But when you have your mind set on something great, like only greatness can come from that. So it's very few. Like I said, you have to be in Houston, been in business a year, and I think it's like two or three others, and send that information, your bio, to my email, bookingsdot@gmail. And you know, we just that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not really nothing that's real difficult to do besides that. And it's also listed on the flyer. I don't know if y'all
Yes.
have the flyer or not, but
I'm about to pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up because I want to make sure these. I want to make sure these ladies understand what the requirements are, and I want to make sure they understand what your deadline is.
Yeah, March 27th, I believe, is the deadline.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just think that's simply amazing what you're doing, and you know, we're truly honored, especially the women from Houston that are doing a lot of business here. I know we all know as Divas Dose, we know a lot of female entrepreneurs that are hustling out there to get their business and their brand out there. So I know they could definitely use that blessing that you're about to give someone. So thank you. We appreciate that.
And one thing I just want to say to you too, Dott, you know, I have a spiritual side to me too, you know, and as a matter of fact, on my service side, that is what I do, you know, help people rediscover love for themselves, help people that have given up on love, all that stuff, right? But the thing that touches me the most is that I know in scripture it says, what you make happen for others, God make happen for you. So yes. So by you having a heart, by you having a heart to help whoever this person is or whatever, you don't, it's gonna come back to you tenfold. So just for you having the heart to do it, you know, and listen, you just have no idea. All I can say is that I think that this wasn't no coincidence. And I'm so glad that we got a chance to talk on this day in this space around this topic. And I'm glad that I was able to read out your bio because I wouldn't have never known all those things. And then Renee hit it right off the top and said about the interview. So then that opened it up for colleges. So I'm telling you, my head is clicking 100. We gonna keep you busy. Yeah,
let's do it. We gonna be a part of the team together. Let's do it. I mean, networking is so important. You know, it's so important to be like I said, just in the ambiance of people that's doing something, doing anything that's positive. You know, so again, I appreciate y'all for real.
Absolutely. Peaches, you have anything?
I do. I wanted to know when is the next show because I love me some Zydeco and I want to come and cut a rug.
Gotcha. I'm glad you asked that. So next Friday, I'm gonna be out here in Houston.
Okay.
And I think it's called Last Call Hookah.
Okay.
And I can also get y'all to fly it to that.
Please. We'll be there.
I'm in Houston. I think it's like 2 tables left, they were saying, or sections. I've never been there before, so I'm not sure of the setup. But if y'all contact Tam, she can probably, you know, we can make sure we try to accommodate y'all for coming out. So next Friday, I look forward to seeing y'all because I'm gonna be out here in H-Town doing my thing.
Okay, I'm gonna text her immediately when we get off of here. We definitely want to come and support, and then we'll bring some other friends as well. We want to blow you up as much as we can. On like right now, you're about on 3 different platforms. I think right now you're on YouTube, Facebook, but like I have like 3-4 pages on Facebook, YouTube. And for some reason I had technical difficulties trying to get the Instagram uploaded, but that's nothing. That's minor to me because as soon as this is over with, I'm going to download this from Facebook and upload it to Instagram. So you'll be on all of our platforms. The Divas Dose, all the ladies' personal pages, all of our business pages. So we're going to make sure that the word is out and that people know who you are and what you do.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
And just one more
thing. Y'all got it going on. I might give y'all 45 minutes. How many minutes I said? 30?
We got it's 7:20. And you told us from 7 to 7:30. We just want to respect your time because we know
I might give y'all 45 minutes. Y'all got it going on.
Because I definitely have more in store. I definitely do.
Let's do it. Let's just go. We're going to go with it. We're going to just flow.
Okay, I have another question. So how did you come up with the song Slow Wine? Because it is, it's top notch, right? I like it. My daughter, who's in high school, actually introduced me to the song, the dance. So, and this has been a couple of months ago, maybe 6 months ago. So she was already on it. So how'd you come up with it?
So what happened when I was in the band with Leon Chavis, Dallas, Texas was one of our biggest areas. And this was many years ago when Dallas was first getting into Zydeco Trail Ride. which I laugh at them now because some of them post like they've been doing it for 100 years, but that's a different story. So none of them knew how to Zydeco. So like the actual Zydeco dance. See, Zydeco and line dancing is different. Like you can Zydeco and you can line dance. So they were basically line dancing to every song we played. And I just was like, well, if I do a line dance song, then at least I'll have shows in Dallas. And from there, I kind of just manifested, getting the ideas, the slow wind together and doing a shuffle. And, it took me a couple of months and I just continuously manifested it. And once I wrote the song, because it took me about a week to finish the whole song, like everything was done. And, here we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You said
amazing.
a week. He said a week, like,
I know.
like,
It took me a week to do
like,
it was done.
yeah,
It
he
was done.
said a week like it was a couple of
A
months.
long time.
Well, cause look, when you in the midst of it, so I don't know if y'all, if anybody does manifestation or the law of attraction,
Yes.
but
Yes.
it's like everything works backwards. Like it feel like in my head, it feel like a year, but
Yeah.
saying it out loud, it was actually like a week. But I put so much thought into it and so much details into the atmosphere that helped me. Now, if I lose anybody, just let me know. I don't want to sound, I don't want to sound
No,
weird or nothing, but this really how it happened,
no,
So
this is good. No, we are. This is a safe space. We transparent. We keep it real.
yeah.
Listen, you have no listen. Out of all the interviews that we've done, this is a good one. This is
Oh, yeah, I'm an interesting person once you get to know me and listen to me. I'm real interesting. So it gets even more interesting. So Leon Chavis is the one who actually introduced me to the law of attraction in 2010, 2009. And from there I watched the documentaries over and over and over. And it was up until 2017 is when I actually wrote the song Slow Wine. And again, it's just like planning and I just had a vision. And people who've interviewed me early on, they'll say it like, you told me what you was gonna do, or you told me what your plan was. And I'm so thankful for those people because we oftentimes hear people saying the things that I'm saying, and we're like, man, yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
you ain't know you were finna do that, or you ain't know. But when they say it, I'm like, oh my God, please tell these people that I had a plan and I manifested this. So yeah, just through manifestation and God and staying focused, I'm here.
Man, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
You have no idea because people, what you're doing right now is you're encouraging someone who has a dream and who has, they have it in them just like you had it in you. Like you knew what you wanted to do and you followed the laws of attraction and you followed the manifestation and you followed everything that your heart told you what it could be, because some people they dream, but they don't act. You know what I mean? You acted upon your dream and you followed. You see, like the thing what people don't understand is that you got to know what you want. You knew what you want, and once you start working toward what you wanted, you manifested it because it was in your head and it was in your heart. You know what I mean? For it. And like they say, nothing happens if you don't put the work in. Then you put the work in. Then you say, you know what? You start writing and said, okay, I'm gonna make this thing happen. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You got everybody in slow winding. So what I need to know is, do you have a class? Because the love doctor needs to learn how to do this. We all in the slow wind.
Gotcha. Me myself personally, no, but I do have a few people that I can hook you up with. My boy Arthur Corbin, he teaches Zydeco lessons and line dance lessons. My boy Petsell, just to name a few. And but I mean, I'm sure once you come out, you'll get it. I mean, I can work with you a little bit, but like I tell people, I just wrote the song. The dance part came somewhere else, but I can get you set up though. I'll point you in the right direction.
Well, please do because I need to know this by next Friday.
By next Friday, so y'all ain't got too much time.
No, I had too much time.
You and Peaches and my girl me and Renee, y'all gonna have to get on it.
We got to get on it.
Peaches gotta go. Me and Peaches. Renee, do you Zydeco? Oh, we Zydeco. My family's from Opelousas, And I know Peach's family is from Louisiana too, so we
And my
Zydeco.
and my husband Ladette, that's French. That's
Oh,
that's
that's
Lafayette
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Beaubridge. Yeah, so yeah.
Mm,
That's another thing too, S Dot. I'm gonna reach out to my people out there in Brobridge and see what we can do to make happen for you too, because
sound
yeah,
good. Sound
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Shout out to
Another
Opelousas. What you know about Opelousas? You know,
hey,
Lawtail, that's the same.
hey,
Opelousas, Lawtail, we really almost the same thing, really. But you know, for you to
with
say
them back
Opelousas,
roads,
I know
with
you
them
know a
back
little
roads.
something, something.
Them back
Back
roads,
row, yeah,
them back
very good.
roads.
My mom just recently moved, so I think she lived in Lake Charles, Lafayette, Church Point, and then Opelousas, and she wanted to
Oh,
move back home. So yeah,
you
she's
all
kind of
in
been
the
a little
area then. You might be
okay.
my cousin. You coming from all them areas. We liable to be related.
Ain't that the
Well, look,
truth?
my mom is Hispanic, so I don't know. It could
Oh
be.
yeah, well we got a little bit of Creole and a little bit of everything mixed up in that. So
That's right.
you
That's right.
never
Well,
know.
speaking of Creole, can you cook?
Cook, that's what I do.
That's you
Mhm.
know what my
You
spirit said.
know,
He looked like he can cook. I just said I
let me
need to
tell you
ask.
something. I argue with a Texan every day about cooking. That's the most arguments
Absolutely.
I've had with Texas people is about cooking. And
That's
you
right.
know, I
Because
respect y'all and you know, but I love to cook though, for real. I can cook for real.
they can't make that they can't get that shrimp creole, they can't get that
And
etouffee, none of that like a person from Louisiana. I don't care what nobody say. You can get
we
close
don't.
to it, but you can't get it like Louisiana people. You just
Hey, I can tell by how the etouffee look if I'm gonna eat it or not. You know, it got
I
to
know.
be the right color. I got to be that color. It got to just, you know, have that right color. That's the
That's
first thing
right.
I'm looking for. But
That's
yeah,
right.
you know, yeah, I love to cook though. I love
Yeah.
cooking.
I just knew Peaches was gonna chime in because she's the female on here that her and Dr. B is the cook connoisseur, and
Uh
she's
oh,
around the kitchen
oh.
every day. So I just knew she was gonna chime in. So
Oh, I was. I was trying to let him finish saying his piece and all that kind of stuff. Talking, and I'm listening to Dr. Benita, talking all that stuff about, ain't no etouffee like a Louisiana etouffee. Let's challenge. Let's
It is.
have a challenge, a cookout
Okay,
challenge.
we're
Now.
gonna have a challenge. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
my
Ooh,
gumbo too. Let
boyfriend.
me see what you put in your gumbo. What kind of crabs you put in your gumbo?
oh, really?
What you
You know, we usually do sausage and chicken and eggs, and we don't really
Eggs.
get too
you can
fancy.
put
Yeah.
you can put an egg on top of the gumbo.
Oh,
Yep.
baby, that must be new to me, honey. I don't know nothing about that. All I know
Well,
is seafood
see the
gumbo.
thing about the foods that we're talking about, it all originates from Louisiana, so you wouldn't know everything. You know, that's
Right.
why I'm here to teach
Okay,
you.
you
You know,
sure right. Okay, I'm
people
gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna
people
let you have
trans look, people put their own their own twist on our original items, and then try to make it their own, which is good. You know, we got enough to go around. But yeah, basically, you know, we just do the basic, man: sausage and chicken and eggs and a little dry shrimp every now and then. But I'm not
that.
really big on the seafood gumbo at all. So
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
I just
that's why
regular
then.
chicken and sausage.
Oh,
You
okay,
know.
that's why you talking about some eggs.
So we have some people chatting in and listening right quick. Tracy Thompson says eggs is good in gumbo and seafood ball.
Yeah.
We want to shout out to Tamala, that's his manager. She's watching right now. She said that all scholarship submissions can be sent to bookingsdot@gmail.com. Booking information for shows and guest appearances, text or call 281-826-9894.
That's
now
it.
now that
We got the
your
business.
manager is watching, Tamla, definitely check out Jack's on 610, which is I-10 and intersection between 610, because they
Mhm.
have Fridays where they bring out Zydeco bands and they get packed. So if
Yeah.
she's
Oh
not
yeah, yeah.
familiar,
I'm familiar with Jace. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
familiar.
yeah,
Okay.
See, the
okay.
thing about my style of music is I have like I'm big on like I appreciate people, you know, wanting to get me in different places, but
Mhm.
I kind of feel like I want to be in front of crowds like I guess I want to say while I'm wanted. I might be saying it wrong, but
Yeah.
I don't do traditional Zydeco. You know what
Right.
I'm
Oh,
saying? So
Right.
I'm oftentimes maybe misunderstood. Like I call my style new wave Zydeco, which is,
okay.
you know,
Yes.
can't none of the old heads really say nothing about me because I'm from Lawtell, Louisiana,
Yeah.
Southwest. You know, we started this. I bet my girl like y'all started cooking, y'all started Zydeco. Like I'm just blessed to be in the ambiance of where stuff started from. Like
Yeah.
I just go for what I know. Like if I don't know a whole bunch about something, like I'm not gonna say nothing. But when I'm confident in you know the subject, the title, like I'm gonna say what's up, you know. So
I like
but yeah,
that.
shout out to Jax though. I'm very familiar with Jax. I played there a couple of times with Leon when I was in the band, you know. So shout out to Jax, man. It's love everywhere.
Yes.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. See, now he on my, okay, now he on my lane. He in my lane talk about
Oh,
love. Hold
my
on a
bad,
minute
my
now.
bad.
No, no,
Don't
that's
be trying to
good.
take my quotes now.
No, 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 that's
Love is
good.
amazing.
But so
I
what I was,
love love.
and listen, we on the same page because my next question I was just getting ready to ask you because I never have a guest on without asking them this one question. And I almost let you get off of here without me asking you this.
What you got?
How do you define love?
Love is walking together,
Hmm.
talking together. Nah, that's my. You was
That
feeling
sounded
that,
a
Jack.
little textbook.
Before you caught on, you was feeling it,
That
right?
sounded a little textbook.
All right,
Where
now.
you going?
Some little plagiarized, little
Y'all better
plagiarized.
mind y'all business. This is
Little plagiarized.
creativity. It's creativity. That ain't, you know, don't hate my creative mind. You
Oh
know,
my God.
but nah, seriously, I just believe that love differs obviously from person to person.
Yeah.
I don't really think it has a definition because how I define love and what makes me happy and puts me at peace may be different from how you do it. You know, I think love is just finding your happy place within another person. That sound good? Y'all don't write that down because I
Oh,
just
that's
came up with
good.
that. That one was mine. The first one, the first one was mine, but that one was mine, and that one was good. I might have to take that from myself and jot
Okay,
that down.
so Tracy has a question for you. She says, "What did you find was a major challenge when starting your business in the music industry?"
Basically, what I just said. You know, a lot of the traditional people are big on tradition. You know, so to come out and kind of change tradition, I guess you can say. Which I'm not trying to change the tradition because I always give my respects to where Zydeco music started and the people that started Zydeco music. But I'm just evolving like with the times. Like
Yeah.
me changing. Like if you look back from where Zydeco started to where it is now with me not in the equation, I mean, it already changed. You know, it
Yes.
changed when they brought in keyboards and certain instruments. So, you know, now that I'm kind of like a full-time Zydeco person slash Southern Soul, you know, I've heard through the grapevines a couple years ago, some of the older people were saying, you know, well, he not really doing Zydeco music, he not playing accordion, he not doing all of this and all of that. But as much as I've been traveling and doing interviews, you know, I like to think that I'm spreading Zydeco music, just the culture, the Creole culture out further than you know, a lot of people before me have. You know, I'm opening doors up because it don't stop with me. Like once a new person in a new state discovers who I am and what I do in Zydeco music, you know, they get to researching other artists. So
Yes.
it's not just about me. You know, I'm doing this. I'm doing it for the culture. So I can say the start would be, I mean, one of the things was just, you know, that talk, which it don't none bother me. You know, I grew up an athlete, so I love a competition. Like I don't get upset in competition. Like I love it. Like somebody saying anything about me, like it don't bother me. But just, you know, I guess one day they'll come around. You know, you're gonna either keep up with the times or get left behind.
That's right. So she says change is challenging but necessary. She says keep pushing.
I like to say that. She must have seen my interview before, because I always say when y'all gonna ask me what some advice to give, that's when I'm gonna say just keep pushing. Because
Just
I
keep
mean
pushing.
it's cliche, but seriously, like I've had to tell myself I've gotten tough times before in myself, and I'm like, I just gotta keep pushing. Like I gotta keep going, you know. So when you're in the midst of something and you truly take that to heart, it's not cliche.
That's
Because
right.
I was ready to like, you know, what can I do? You know, and you know, it's just keep pushing, just keep going, because it always gets better. You know, so That's why I'm here.
That's right. And the blessing is always on the other side of whatever you're going through, whether it's pain, something devastating to happen, whatever. The blessing is always in the lesson, but on the other side if you keep pushing.
Absolutely. Keep on pushing, baby. That was a good question. What her name was?
Her name is Tracy Thompson. Let me see if I can.
Miss Tracy. That was a good question, Miss
Here
Tracy.
she go right here. She says, that's her right there. She says,
Oh,
change
that's
is
yeah.
challenging, but necessary. Keep pushing.
Keep on pushing. I like that, Miss Tracy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Any ladies, anything else y'all have?
Well, I just
No.
wanted to say, you mentioned that the old school Zydeco is not your style, and that's good because you have your originality, and with that, you're bringing in a younger crowd because Mimi stated that her daughter introduced her to it, so that's good to always bring in new generations so that they can follow and pick up on something new for themselves.
That's
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you use a different terminology. So you said Zydeco, and you said, what was the other word you said? Soul. It
Oh,
was soul.
Southern Soul.
Southern
Southern
Soul.
soul.
But
So
Yeah.
I'm
but
gonna
I
have
call my style of music. Yeah, I call actually my style is I call it new wave zydeco. So
new
kind of
waves.
like Teddy Riley came with the
Mm.
what that is Teddy Riley did, the New Jack Swing.
Right.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
basically new wave zydeco is just no different than what he did with R&B music. He turned it into New Jack Swing with his own style, and he was frowned upon early on too, but then until he started writing for Michael Jackson and all these amazing artists that adapted to New Jack Swing, and so starting anything, you're gonna be,
Yeah.
it pays the cost to be the boss.
That's
Somebody
right.
got to do it. So
That's right. And they gonna always have their opinions. That's just like when Kirk Franklin first came out and they was playing Stomp in the Club and all that. They was, saying all this and whatever. But look at him now. He changed the trajectory with gospel. And now everybody love him. So I really like what you're doing. And you know what? It takes courage and confidence to say, you know what, I'm gonna do something different and I'm gonna create my own lane. And what
right.
I love is that to me, what I call it is a trendsetter. So I love trends.
Hey, I like
Trending.
that. We still trending.
Yes.
We
Yes,
still trending.
yes. So I love that. So I mean, listen, we are very happy for you. We are very honored that we got this opportunity to really get to know who you are. Just within just a matter of minutes, and automatically, like I told you, my head is already spinning and clicking on what we can do to help expand you. So.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so we just really appreciate you taking the time, and we thank you most of all for just having a heart for the women. Like that's everything, because some
Absolutely.
men just really don't appreciate what we do here on this earth. Like we are the glue. We hold the family together. We we cook and clean and all these other things, and we make it look easy, but it's not easy, and to be able to be an entrepreneur. Sometimes some of us are single and entrepreneurs, but to be an entrepreneur, single, married, whatever, even if you're doing it on your own, if you're doing it with a job, whatever, it's not easy, So
Absolutely.
the heart to honor somebody like that's everything. So we just
And
thank
then
you.
you have some women like Peaches who think she the best cook in the world. So you gotta
Oh, I
find that
know.
balance
I don't
and
think,
just
honey, I know. And like you, I manifest everything. Oh, baby, let me tell you, I know how to
right.
cook salmon. I'm learning how to cook this octopus. See, you don't know nothing about all that octopus stuff, do you?
No, I don't get too exotic.
Mm, you should.
I'm gonna stay in my lane, baby.
You should. Oh, okay. Go on over that then. So let me tell you about that octopus. It's really good.
Yeah, I've eaten it before, but I'm not really a fan of
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it.
So we
We about to put Peaches on mute.
It got real quiet real
You
quick.
about to earn.
we always
You
have to
about
put
to
her
earn
on
a.
mute. We
She about
always
to
have
earn a
to.
mute in 1 second. You about to get muted for your attitude.
So you can tell who be getting us in trouble when we on the. You already know who get us in trouble.
Next time I come on here, I need the control so I can mute her. As soon as she start moving her head like that, I'm gonna mute her.
Don't believe them. It's not. No.
I don't know. You making
What
it
you got
easy.
over there in that cup? I want to know what's in that cup.
That's what I want to know.
This some slow wine.
Oh,
I got y'all a cup of that slow wine yet?
That's right. He does. He have his own wine. That's right. I meant to tell you that. And his
Oh.
own wine. We want to be able to get that and support you on that too. So let us know how we can get that. The wine.
I might try to bring have Tam bring a couple of bottles next Friday.
Yes, please do.
You know, to have
Please
you
do.
might have to get it out in the truck outside. You know,
Yeah.
because it's a venue. You know, we don't want no problems with that. But
yeah,
right. Get y'all a little bit of that slow wine. So it's slow wine, SLEAUX wine.
Yes.
You know, I put that Louisiana twang on it. And it's good. I'm not saying it just because it's my wine, but it's really good. Like
Well, you know, we got an amazing crafter, so we know it's good.
Yeah. Shout out Signature Sips.
Yeah, shout out Signature Sips. That's
I
right.
heard you got something to them. I have to try about it. Yours.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Now listen now. Let me tell you about mine. It got aphrodisiac in there. Got aphrodisiac in my wine, so I don't, you know.
You know that's my middle name.
Oh yeah, it's
mine too.
Yeah, it's almost time. It's almost time for me to get off of here when I get to talking like that. That's how you know it's almost time.
That's that slow wine you drinking.
Yeah. Look, and me and I ain't had nothing yet. Okay, I ain't had nothing.
Oh yeah. So next Friday we're gonna have some taste of love and some slow wine. That's what we're gonna do.
What you get when you put them both together?
Listen, an explosion.
I'm gonna have to watch y'all. I don't know what kind of I usually ask what kind of show we going into before I go into it. Cause you better watch him out. I'm girl. He ain't finished with me yet. He working on me. He working on me, but he ain't finished with me yet.
Oh my God!
Listen. So I know we're gonna invite our girlfriends out. So we definitely need the flyer, so we can invite our girlfriends out, so we can help fill the house up and get some of this slow wine and pair with Dr. Peter's wine, and just so they can just meet the infamous S. Dott, the original originator of the new Exotico.
Yeah,
that's it. We gonna mix them wine. My girl say that's enough of that wine mixing. I'm finna get in the middle of this and break this up. Don't get off task now. We on the road now.
We gonna keep it going.
I'm finna take this podcast to a whole nother level. We finna take it to. It's gonna have to be after dark by the time I'm
Let me and you combine this. It's gonna definitely have to be after dark. They be trying to censor me during the daytime.
Oh yes,
they stay censoring me.
Hey man, y'all better leave me alone while I'm quiet.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to bring you on when we're talking about another subject too, like when we're talking about
on at 12 o'clock. I usually be ready by then.
You look like you're ready now. You done dim the lights.
Yeah.
No, see, now y'all, let me give y'all a little light. Oh, there we go. You know, I'm so much in control of my surrounding. I get to manifest and stuff, and the lights just dim down. You see how fast my manifestation work, Peaches? You can learn something now. You better tighten up. The radio gonna come on in a minute. It's gonna be something nice and slow.
Well, I was trying to get slow wine to come on before you came in, and I just couldn't get this technical stuff. It's been a while since I've been on virtual.
You good? We on another vibe. We on another vibe right now. You gonna have to put something else on.
Don't make me bring out the taste of love on here now.
Look at it. Look like he done filled up his cup again. You didn't refill?
Yeah, he done
refilled. Amazing things start to happen with a little slow wine in your system, a little S dot in your ear. Dr. Love on the screen.
Okay.
I love peaches and cream. You know, it ain't. You just never know.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
You know.
I think I done met my match.
Yeah, you have. I think you have.
I'm trying to
You
tell you.
Well, listen, we're gonna be respectful of your time. We know
Yeah,
you.
I appreciate y'all because
Yeah.
we finna be here all night playing. So I had an amazing time. I really love the energy, and I'm gonna be back like real soon.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we want to get you in the radio station and all of that. That way people can call in and talk to you and all that. So definitely we'll have you back. We'll have you
Gotcha,
back
sounds
and
good.
yeah. And announce like, any other things you got. So before we let you go, you are having an event next week. We got that. We'll get the information from Tam. And she said we're a mess. Look at this. Tam say, Tracy. Oh, Tracy say I'm there. Oh, Tracy's coming. Okay, Tracy, when you come, let her walk up to us and let us know you're there. And then look at Tamla. She says, y'all a mess.
Oh
LOL.
yeah, she gonna get me. I'm sure I'm gonna have to answer to that when I finish playing with y'all on here.
It's all good fun. It's all good
No,
fun
I
and all
love it. I
good energy.
appreciate y'all energy. For
Yeah,
sure.
but so we're gonna let you go so that you can get to your next event or whatever you got going on time. Again, thank you for allowing us to be in your space to be able to announce about the possible scholarship. Well, no, not possible. I'm sorry, the possibility of somebody winning the scholarship, and may God continue to bless you and expand you and increase your territory. May He do it exceedingly above all that you ask for, because anybody with a right mind and heart that you have, you deserve to have the best.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate that.
yeah, you deserve
Ladies, y'all want to say something sweet to me? We gonna go in order. I need something from each one of y'all before I go.
it. Okay, go
Let's keep this
Renee.
energy.
Go Renee.
So what I'll say is I enjoyed listening to you and I enjoy your music.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sound like you wrote
so
that down. Thank you.
No, I didn't.
No.
I didn't write. It's not textbook. It's original.
Right. I appreciate it. I'm messing with you. I'm giving you a hard time.
So I just want to personally say thank you. I appreciate it. A female entrepreneur for the Women's History Month. So I really appreciate that. I love your energy. I love your persona. I love the fact that you give a testimony on how manifestation works in life. Oftentimes we don't hear that. We just hear people speak of it. So I look forward to meeting you, tasting your wine, and having a good time with you.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay, Peaches.
Last but not least, my homegirl.
They said everything I was going to say.
Nah, you gotta make it good because you've been talking more than me.
No, but it's always an honor to meet people that are doing great in life, have great aspirations, and the fact that you're giving away this $1,000 to an entrepreneur that's going to really, really help and benefit a woman. I think that's really, really amazing. I do look forward to meeting you. It may not be next Friday because I just remembered I'm not even going to be here, ladies, Thursday and Friday next week. I'm going to be out the country, but
Okay.
I will be back because I was going to ask you, when will you have your next show besides Friday? If you're going to be back in Houston or maybe Dallas, because I do travel abroad. Besides next Friday, when was going to be the next time you'd be back so I can come out and support you as well?
Gotcha. I would say just follow me on my social media.
Okay.
And because I keep everyone up to date as far as my shows, up and coming shows. So I always got all of my flyers on my story, even shows that's far out, just so people can schedule, and work me in their schedule, And I'm gonna say to y'all ladies, continue to be great. I appreciate y'all. This was an amazing experience. I appreciate y'all interviewing me and taking the time out to have me on this show. And just keep being great, ladies. And I'll see y'all at the top.
Absolutely.
We'll see you there too. We'll see you there too.
All right. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Right.
God bless you.
Talk to you later.
All right. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye.